So, I wanted to talk about my story and healing journey because you might think that I'm someone who just wants to help people get healthy, but I've actually gone through a lot of health issues myself. So I know what it's like to want to feel better and to not want to not suffer with symptoms anymore. So the first time I started not feeling well was as a teenager. I went through periods of fatigue and my hair just got thinner and thinner every year. I remember going to the doctor and they tested my thyroid and my levels came back normal. So they didn't try to figure out why I was feeling so tired and what was going on, what was causing my hair to fall out or, get thinner and thinner. So I figured since the doctor said my levels are normal, then everything must be fine. And I just kind of dealt with how I felt. So several years later, when I got routine blood work done, my liver enzymes came back abnormal and they sent me for an ultrasound. So that also came back normal. So again, I figured, okay, since my liver isn't damaged in any way and the doctor never really followed up with me on it, I just kind of dealt with it, which I did for several more years. And when I was in my 20s, right after my first son was born, after I had gone through 2 years of a really stressful job as a first time teacher, teaching middle schoolers, all the hair on my arms and legs and eyebrows fell out. And I would get so fatigued that it was a struggle to even just stay awake when I was driving, even. So I was basically chronically stressed the entire 2 years that I was working as a teacher. And I didn't know then that the extent that stress can have on the body. But after going to multiple specialists and even getting a skin biopsy done, I finally got diagnosed with lupus and alopecia. So they put me on medication, and again, I just kind of dealt with it for another several years. And the medication sort of stabilized my symptoms, but after several years, it seemed to kind of be working less effectively, which commonly happens with medication. So I really didn't want to be on the medication in the first place, and I was sick and tired of not getting any real answers as to what was really going on in my body and why I was feeling the way I was. And just, I was just being sent for unnecessary tests that didn't really result in any answers. So I decided to look for a holistic approach. And that's when I found my health coach, who ended up starting an integrative healing academy, who I got certified through. And I finally run tests that actually gave me the answers I needed to know what was going on in my body and to get to the root causes. So I've also realized that it's not one certain thing that causes symptoms. So in my case, which I know is the case for a lot of other people as well, my lifestyle and stress was the final straw that really made my hair fall out and the symptoms get even worse. Doctors will just want to treat the symptoms and usually don't even ask what is going on in your life that could be contributing to your health issues. So taking a whole body approach is really the key to healing. I've also come to the realization that it's not all about my hair growing back. Because my eyebrows, the hair on my legs and arms, and my hairline may never grow back. The hair follicles might be damaged to the point that the hair can't actually grow back. But it isn't really about that. And I've realized that the important thing is that I'm healthy and that I'm not feeling tired all the time. And I've worked on the imbalances that I had in my body and supported my detox pathways, worked on my diet and mindset, and so much more. So my hope for you is that you stop wasting money on unnecessary tests and trying to treat symptoms that may never get better until you get to the root cause and really take a whole body approach. The body really does want to heal. It just needs the tools to be able to. So I'd love for you to join my Facebook group where you can ask questions and get health related information. The link to my Facebook group is in the description below. And if you're looking for a practitioner, the link to my website is also in the description below.